Hello, hello. Let me turn this volume down just a smidge. I don't know if that's too loud or too quiet or what, but... Okay. Sorry for the late start today. About 15 minutes late. Ugh, I feel bad. Yeah, I've just had some last minute lighting issues and stuff I needed to fix. And then realized I didn't have my music set up yet or anything, so. Also, trying to get Instagram stream going again. So, if you guys will give me just 1 sec. Wish I could get this higher for them. I'm gonna see if I have one more roll of duct tape. I'll be right back. I do not, in fact, have one more roll of duct tape. All I have is this. I suppose that's a little better. Okay. So I'm gonna get this started for them. Hopefully that will be okay. Ugh, it's so hot. Start? Wait, how do I do this? What's happening right now? Okay. Alright, and there we go. Okay. I probably should have posted a picture of this on Instagram first, but oh well. I've not been the best at planning ahead for this stuff lately. I still feel like this is really loud. This music is crazy. So, for those of you who are here new for the first time, I am working on a dragon that the chat has named Frankie. And Frankie, if my camera will focus... Well, he looks like this. Come on, camera. Focus on Frankie. Well, anyway. I'll try my best to keep it visible to everybody, but I just don't know how that's gonna work. Oh, hey guys. I'm glad you like Frankie. So yeah, tonight we're gonna be adding some details, which, regrettably, you guys probably won't be able to see super well. Because of my setup, it's just not ideal for that. I'll try really hard to work like this way, but I'm not sure how well I'll be able to do that, so without further ado. Oh, I'm missing all of my clay. Ugh, so not prepared tonight. Hang on. Might be a little easier if I have my materials here. Let's try it now. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see okay over on Instagram. He's a precious boy, protect him. Yeah. Frankie's pretty special. I'll do my best to not let you down, Peachy. Okay. Let's see. So last time, I was working on face details, and like ears and stuff. I definitely need to do more blending there. It's not super put together. Oops. Pull that up so I can see it. There we go. But yeah, so doing more scales tonight. Probably a lot of scales, mostly scales. I'm not sure yet if I want to put any more detail on the wings. Maybe like a little wing spur, like a hook or something on the front part. Other than that, I think it might be good. I'm noticing some little minor issues here. It's always interesting the stuff that stands out to you that didn't jump out at you when you were first working on an area. But like these claws are kind of rough looking over here. Okay. Anyway, how's everybody doing tonight? Whoops, and just threw my speaker on the ground. Oh, man. Wish I had a longer cord for this. I'm gonna work from the tail back today. So I can give a nice overlap effect to the scales that go back here. If you guys can see that very well, but hopefully as I get closer it will focus. Whoops. Really bad at paying attention to Instagram. Just dropped a scale like right in the water. Frankie is getting a bath now. And it's actually making it really hard for these to stick to him. Hopefully I'm not getting in your way too much over there, Instagram. So I was thinking about trying a different kind of clay once I use up my Sculpey. There's this stuff that's really good for casting, so that you only, like, you keep reusing the clay indefinitely because it doesn't ever set. So like you make one and then you make a cast or a mold out of it, and then once the mold is made you like recycle the clay and you just keep using it. And I guess you just like basically melt it back down like in a fondue pot. I don't know, seems kind of cool. Just gotta figure out a place where I can take stuff to get molds made, I guess. I don't really know anywhere in Denver that does that. I'm sure they exist, I just don't know what they are. Clay fondue, right? It's so weird, but that's exactly what it looks like. I was watching a streamer who did it, and they basically had like a little tiny cauldron sitting next to their work area, where they just like, I don't know, just like they would just put it in there, and they showed it like the process of melting it down. It was kind of sad because you see like this beautifully intricate sculpture just disappear. But, I mean, you have the casts of it, so I guess it's the same. Kinda. I don't know. I don't know, but alas, that's not my life right now, so I don't have to worry about it, I suppose. I don't have any clay fondue problems. I hope my YouTube one is working. To go double check that real fast, actually. Oh man, I totally did this one too wide. I think this is my most favorite part of a sculpture though, because it's, I don't know, it's always this stuff that makes it so like, it makes it pop. Oh, hey, Shadow. Hey, Yo-Yo. How are you guys doing? Sorry I missed you on chat. Oh, the music's drowning me out? Thanks for letting me know. Let me fix that. I'm not sure how to fix that. Hang on. How's that? Is that better? I don't know if it sounds like that on Picardo, too. Can you guys hear me on Picardo okay? Is that just Twitch? Okay, good. Good, good. Thank you. Hopefully, can you guys hear the music at all now? Did I turn it down too much, or? It's hard to tell on my end. I need to start writing down the settings, like, numerically, so that I just know what they should be at. But it's tough, because, like, every MP3 has a different, like, sound setting to it. It's like, the equalizer is different, or whatever. A dog with wings? No. I mean, it's a dragon. I guess he does kind of have a mammal-esque face. So when I first was doing this sculpture, the people in chat wanted me to do like a more lithe, you know, like a sleek-looking dragon that was more cat-like. So I kind of made the face look a little more mammalian. But I guess it does kind of look like a dog, too. I can see where you get this. Thanks, though. I'm glad you like it. I get attached to my creations. Yeah, I don't have the heart to make clay fondue. Right? That's what I was like, man, I think that's a really cool in concept, but it might take some getting used to like just completely destroy and recycle your piece each time. Plus, like, what if you have like an armature in the middle and foil and stuff? I feel like it would get really messy. Well, you guys let me know if you can't hear the music, or if you can't hear me, or if anything is wrong. Also, I'm kind of excited. I'm trying a new light today because I've noticed in my streams I've been really like washed out or kind of hard to see. So I'm hoping that this is better. Especially since you guys need to be able to see what I'm doing. I wish my camera was better though and would actually focus on the dragon, but that's okay. Anyway, how's everybody's weekend going? I guess it's Saturday, so the weekend's like half over. Anybody do anything fun? Exciting or noteworthy? Or you guys like me and you just stayed at home all weekend? Eating ice cream and getting fat, because that's definitely what I did. not sure how I'm gonna make these line up. I hope they meet okay. Going good, just a 10-person game of Uno. Oh my, that's what you're doing right now? Okay, I'm glad you can hear both. Happened yesterday during a rehearsal? Oh dear. Ten-person Uno sounds like it could get frantic really fast. Come on, camera, don't let me down. It's like a weird red line on my screen. I hope that's not what you guys are seeing. I don't think anything of note happened here this weekend for me. It's been pretty quiet. Although I did find out today that there's a possibility my rent might go up. So that's a little worrisome. I guess my my landlord retired and him and his family who own this place are like in the process of selling it to a management company. So I really hope that doesn't affect prices, but I've heard that they're planning on fixing a lot of stuff, so that's good. But on the other hand, I feel like that means there will be increased rent. So, freezer died, been cooking up food so it doesn't spoil. Oh no! That's awful. What about the other do you have enough, like the other freezer? Backup freezer? Or is that the one that died? Oh hey Maze! Welcome, welcome! And Cinna! Hey Cinna! What are you doing? Good to see ya. This one might actually be a short stream because this is going pretty fast. I didn't really plan on doing a whole lot of other details other than the scale, maybe like some spines on the back. And I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens throughout the night. Maybe I'll draw on more details or something. It does look a little plain, and I need to finish this side of his face. But it's just little stuff tonight. This should be about it, and then I'll fire it. And hopefully next time you guys see Frankie, we will be painting Frankie. Trying to get some time in as I got to bounce from here in a bit. Oh, hey, no worries. No worries, no worries. Well, thanks for stopping in for a while. Appreciate it. Oh, hey, Ace. How are you doing? Welcome back. Welcome to Sculpting Stream. Whoop, whoop. Draw 20. I had to draw 20 after a chain of draw 2s. Holy cow. I didn't even know draw 20 was possible. So I have a confession. I totally have not worked on my Munster March thing yet today. I've been doing other stuff, running errands and stuff today. Probably shouldn't have, but I spent most of the morning doing errands, cleaning up. And then I had some random surprise phone calls from some art friends, or one art friend and one other friend that I just hadn't heard from in a really long time. So I definitely talked to them for like 3 hours between the two of them. So didn't quite get as much done today as I probably should have. And then stream started, so I was like, well, I guess I'll just do sculpture tonight. I basically fiddled around with some online stuff and messed around with my Discord some more this morning. That was about all I accomplished. So I don't know, I usually don't work on Sundays, but I might make an exception for tomorrow, just so I can get caught up before Matt gets back. Because I always have less time when he's here. Alright. So I don't know if you guys can see these scaly details or not, but this is what, oh, he's sliding everywhere. This is what I'm doing right now. So I'm doing scales going all the way down the back. I think you guys actually have pretty good focus over here on Insta. Yeah, so you can see what I'm doing. My new phone has a much nicer camera than my old phone, which is nice. Oh, hey, look, it focused. Good job, webcam. I don't know why it decided to do that all of a sudden, but I hope it stays. Neither did I. It happened to me. Sounds like an unpleasant surprise in that game. Oh, darn. Oh no, what is happening right now? It looks delicious? Oh no, are you gonna eat Frankie? No, Frankie, no! Don't die, Frankie. You beat Atlantica, nice! That was giving you some angst yesterday. Frankie will eat you. He's massive. This is just a tiny version of him. Or maybe he's a tiny dragon and he'll fly away. Well, congratulations, Ace. I'm glad you got that one. I know that was pretty frustrating. Did you throw your controller? Did you have to rage quit for a day? Sometimes that's necessary. I gotta get some pliers or something. My fingers are too fat for this. Oh, your boyfriend calmed you down? That's good. They can be good for that sometimes. Good, good. I mean, you do need your controller, so... He's a terrible backseat gamer, though. Stop talking, I'm playing. Oh dear. I have to say, sometimes I'm guilty of that. Whenever people are playing games, because I have this problem where if I have a question, I really want to know the answer, like, right then. So it's not so much that I tell people how to play, it's that I'm asking them why things are happening. And I'm like, oh, what's this do? Oh, why is that like that? Oh, that's weird. Like, yeah, it's probably annoying. Or, ooh, I like that background. Oh, those poor little wings. I gotta say, overall I'm pretty okay with how this came out. There's definitely some things I'm gonna change for next time I do a sculpt, but it's okay because it was a learning experience. And now I know better. Like, plan for wings. Don't try to add wings after you've already made the dragon. That's an important one. Now I'm having these little, like, slowly over time gravity is kind of having its way with the seam. So every time I open him up, I gotta, like, smooth him back down. When I say open him up, I mean work on him. I don't know why I said it like I was giving surgery. But this is Sculpey. So it's a polymer, like, oil-based plastic clay. Which for some reason still works with water for smoothing, which is weird. I feel like maybe other things might be a little better, like mineral spirits, but it seems to be working well enough for me. I can't wait to start painting him. I'm excited about that. So actually, if you're interested in sculpting, Super Sculpey is actually a lot better. This is just, I have like 3 boxes of this. And you get quite a bit. Like, I could probably make 2 dragons like this with 1 box. And he's all clay. Like, I didn't put any foil inside of him. So it's quite a bit of clay. But Super Sculpey, I think, is a little bit better to work with for sculpting, from what I've seen. It's just not quite as messy looking, maybe? Or maybe that's just me having bad sculpting technique. Maybe a little column A, column B thing. Oh, it's not big enough. Save that little piece for later. Yeah, if you're interested in the process, I think all of the sculpting videos are still up on Twitch from the very beginning of this guy. I've just been sculpting, I think, on Saturdays mostly. But he's got like a wire armature inside of him, and I kind of talk through like why I build it up the way that I do a little bit in those videos, if you're ever interested in watching. They might be on YouTube as well, but I'm not sure when I started that YouTube account. It might have been right after I started sculpting him. Man, I keep doing scales the wrong size. Oh me, oh my. Oh, cool. So you make sculpty charms? Do you go to conventions or something, or is it just for fun? Like just for you? I'm kind of new to conventioning, but I've thought about making little tiny charms or pins or buttons or something like that to put at my table. Probably of creatures, I don't know. Aw, I bet they're pretty good. If you want, you can share pictures in here. People post their art in here all the time. Feel free if that's your thing. If you want, no pressure. Man, I still need to look at what today's topic is for the March challenge. Monster March. I think it's Pixie. I think. I'd have to go double check, but I want to say that's what I saw. Part of me wants to make like a creepy pixie, since it is Monster March. So far I like this lamp. I hope the lighting stays like this all night. Alright, I'm not sure what I should do next. What do you guys think? I was thinking of extending these spines a little bit down the back, like coming out of some of the scales, maybe? Or we could do alongside the scales. That might be interesting. I don't know. See what I can come up with here. Oh, are those your pens? I'll click them in just 1 second. Let me lay these down. You think spines along the back? Should I do them like coming out from beside them, like a dual set along the spine? Or should I do just a single spine coming out from the middle? Oh, hey, John. How's it going? Woot woot. John's here. I feel so honored. You very rarely make it on 2 streams in a row. That's awesome. I'm glad you had some time to pop in. Thank you for making time. Oh, hey. Hey, Lily. I thought I saw your name. Oh, you think dual spines? Okay. Oh, welcome back, Shadow. Sorry, I almost missed your chat. Several small ones, you think? Okay, I'll play around with it a little bit, because I have this, like, I don't know if you guys can see it or if you remember, but there's like this dual set of scales on the neck, and so I thought maybe I could turn those into spines, like, cascading out. Perhaps. Oh, or I could drop them and not be able to find them. I don't know, I'm gonna play with it and see what happens. You were lurking? Ooh, lurking. Is that Dakota? Wait, is that Daytona or is that... Try to stay until I kick everyone out? Aw, I don't kick everybody out. Is that how you feel? I think. I mean, you guys can hang out when I'm not here. It's just probably not the most exciting. Can't imagine why you'd want to. Although, I am setting up a Discord chat if anybody does want to hang out after the stream. Amaze is in there. He sees how not put together it is. I'm gonna add a few more sections to it maybe before I announce. Although I think they're actually, I might have set up a bot already to announce it. So if you pay attention in the stream, you might see the link to the super secret club. It's not really super secret. You guys named it, or somebody in here named it. I don't remember who did. But somebody said it should be called In Case of Snow. So that's what it's titled for now, until I can think of a better one. And Peachy, if you would like an invite, just, I don't know how I can do that. Maybe I can shoot you one on Instagram, if you're interested. Hangout party! Some spikes maybe. I think the dual spikes would be cool. Okay, I'll try it. My little sister saw Frankie and said he'd take 1,000,000 days to finish. Aww. Oh, well, thank you. He's the cutest dragon. Oh, well, your sister is very sweet. Thank you, Peachy's sister. He's almost done, too. There's gonna be some spines, and I think I'll be good. Hangout party! Oh, yeah, but, Obsidian, are you... Oh, no, wait. You are Paste Briquet, right? Or dang it. Patiso Briquet? I don't remember how to say it, but that's what you changed your name to, right? I think. Oh, my memory. Failing fast. Okay, cool. How have you been? What have you been up to? Oh yeah, I guess I could post a link. Sorry, I wasn't trying to be like... I was joking about it being super secret. It's not super secret. I hope nobody felt like I was being serious and exclusive. Now, if I ever launch a Patreon, there might be an exclusive Patreon, like patron-only section. But that's not a thing yet. Oh, see? Perfect timing! Oh wait, Ryu did it. Thanks, Ryu. I was all excited because it's like, hey, Doodlebot's on the same wavelength as me. I'm so dumb. Hey, Ryu. Yes, there is a Discord chat command now. Hopefully that link still works. Thanks. How are you doing? What in the world is happening with my hand right now? Oh, I'm missing some apartment gossip right now. I'm gonna turn down my volume. This is the only way I hear anything about what's happening around here. Missed all of it, darn. So I don't actually, so there's been no official word yet, but for those who just got here, the word on the street is that my apartment rent might be my apartment might be getting taken over by a management company, and possibly the rent is going up, which hopefully it will still be cheap, because it's not like the best place to live, but that's kind of a bummer. So I was trying to hear if that's what they were talking about, because everything's word of mouth here. It's been a day. Oh no. Oh, I missed some stuff. Hang on. Yo-Yo's day was nice. Learned a lot about tea. Oh, really? How come? Did you go to like a tea place? Did you take a tour? I've been lazy mostly. Oh, you got your speech recognition working. Nice. How's your hand doing? I'm sure that's getting annoying. Alright, let's see if I can make these things stand up a little bit. I'm doing okay. My day has been pretty chill, pretty uneventful. I didn't go anywhere today, really. Most exciting thing that happened to me this weekend is that I ran to the library last night really late because I realized I had an overdue book. And that's my day. So exciting, such drama, much wow. Yeah, my life is pretty humdrum, you guys. I'm okay with that. I would rather it be unexciting than, like, dramatic. So. Am I eavesdropping on my neighbors? Well, I was trying to tell you. I mean, technically, yes, but that's also how you get news around here. This place is so under the table that, like, there's no memos ever about anything. Like, I didn't even know that they were locking the laundry room until my neighbor told me. And I happen to live by the guy who takes smoke breaks, like, every 10 minutes, which is not good. He's a very sweet guy. But he also talks to everybody because he's constantly seeing everybody. And so he just knows everything that's happening here. So it's actually really convenient to live by him because, you know, I get to hear what's actually happening in the place that I live. So, I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about this. We'll see if it's actually true, but it sounds like it's happening. Probably need to talk to him. Maybe I'll catch him tomorrow. But, should give him a spine mohawk? Yeah, I'm thinking something like that. I think I'm going to have these branch off into 2 separate rows of spikes that go all the way down, perhaps. So I'll probably start from here again and work my way back. But that should be fun. Didn't take a tour? Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. It's a lot better now that the bulk of my typing is not actually typing, right? I imagine. It's probably going a lot easier on your wrist. Was it your wrist or your finger? I can't remember what happened. I just remember you said you got an injury. It's such a delicate operation. Okay. I kind of want to do little bumps on some of these spine scales, though. Oh, finger to elbow. Oh, wow. It's a pretty big one. Why has it been a day, Ryu? Tell us about your day. Yes, the dragon's name is Francis, but that was before I realized that Francis spelled with an I is a boy's name, and Francis spelled with an E is the girl variety, so I've been calling him Frankie. That way people can just decide. Because I never decided his gender, or her gender, its gender, whatever. It doesn't matter, it's a dragon, but technically yes, the dragon's name is Francis. Francis the dragon. Okay. Time to start doing tail spikes. What else should I add? Should I add anything else? Oh, let me do the ears first, because that's gonna bother me. I want to finish his face. Well, I'll feel a lot better if I get more stuff done, though. Maybe I should do the spines. Deliberation. Decisions. I'll just add a little bit more of a jawline. Oh, okay. Nothing bad? I thought you weren't working, though. What have you been doing? Who did you hang out with that stressed you out? Okay. Don't think I'm not gonna ask you later. You. Because I care. Well, I'm glad you're at home relaxing now. Oh, the family. Oh, okay, enough said. I see, I see. What? The old job? What were you doing there? I thought you were done with that place. Did they beg you to come back because they realized that you did so much stuff? And that they don't actually know how to do any of it? I imagine a very dramatic crawling on hands and knees begging scenario. Oh, I should have turned that alert off. Oops. Well, if anybody else is drawing, Doodlebot really wants you to save right now. Just so you know. So if you're working on the computer and you forgot to save, don't say you weren't warned. Doodlebot's trying to help you out. Doodlebot, doodle boot, doodle 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 boot. I imagine you saying that very sarcastically. Thanks, Doodlebot. His mouth looks weird for some reason. What's going on? Talk to me, Frankie. What's wrong? What ails you? Okay. Alright, now to do the tail spikes. Tail spikes. Do, 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 do. Phone's about to die, so I may just drop out without a word. Hey, no worries. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. Hopefully, next time you see Frankie, he will be all done. I don't know if I should have the spines going all the way down the tail, though. If I should just do them on the back. Things to consider. What do I want? Oh, my tummy hurts. I ate way too much ice cream today. I need to drink like 2 gallons of water to wash it out of me. Speaking of Spider-Man, have you seen the 70s Japanese Spider-Man show? No, I have not. Do I need to? Is that something I should? Oh no! Is there a SpongeBob character named that? That's funny. I definitely was not thinking that. Hey, dragon. Why aren't you focused in the camera? It's not doing it. Sorry, my face was like right up in the camera, guys. That was like the last thing anybody wants to see up close. Hey. Camera. Camera. There you are. Alright. The one where he drives a mech? I've never seen enough of SpongeBob to know any more than like the main characters. My little brother was more into SpongeBob. I never really liked it. His mouth looks very snake-like. Cool. Good. Yeah, I guess it does look kind of snaky. Well, that's good, because he's got kind of a serpentine thing happening on his spine. Okay. Oh, what's this? What in the world? Oh, it's a live action. That was important information. Oh, look at those poses. Oh man, this is really funny. It's like Godzilla and Power Rangers meets Spider-Man? What? Is he fighting a Gundam? What's happening right now? Oh my. I definitely recommend anybody who has not done so already click that link that Amaze just provided. Or just YouTube Japanese Spider-Man the intro. Because it's pretty funny. Not gonna lie. Oh, that's his Gundam. Oh my. Okay. Wow. Why does he have a Gundam? Like, I don't remember that being a thing. Power Rangers was a reskin of a Japanese TV show. Oh, was it? Wait, really? Which part? You know, the classic Spider-Man Gundam. Right, classic. They made a SpongeBob musical? No way, did they really? Oh, there's little hearts on my screen. I don't know what they're doing, but I want to touch them. I don't know how to touch them. Oh well. Yeah, well. Yeah, I'll have to go listen to it with the volume up louder. I couldn't quite hear it. It's a long-running series called Super Sentai. Oh. So is that what Power Rangers is based on? Oh. Oh. So you're not actually a Power Rangers fan, you're a Super Sentai fan. Or are you a Power Rangers fan? Tell me the truth. Actually, you know what? I think I am just gonna do these on the back only. I think it makes more sense. Super Sentai is going on 38 years. Holy cow. I didn't know they were still making Power Rangers. Do kids still watch it? I mean, I guess somebody's watching it if they're still making it. First team we got Mighty Morphin is a kind of a mashup of 3 different Sentai teams. Oh. Wasn't until season 2 of American Ranger where they started filming their own costumed scenes. Oh, really? So they just used the footage from the Japanese show and then put the American actors in their own scenes? That's pretty funny. They changed hands in the US a few times the past few years. Saban, the original adapter, got back. Nice. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know that. Man, there's a lot of people in here that know a lot about Power Rangers. That's so weird. Like, how often do you see that? Or maybe it's bigger than I realize. I don't know. I'm kind of out of touch in general. I don't know why the internet hasn't, like, kicked me out yet. Wait, so it's always like that? Like, it's always the Japanese footage? Even now? They don't shoot their own? That's kind of silly. Maybe not. Maybe it's really cost effective. I don't know. Huh. Did not know that at all. I do remember as a kid thinking there was something jarring about the fight sequences, but I don't remember, like, I wasn't good enough at paying attention to detail to recognize why I felt that way. Wild Force? I don't know. I watched Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and I think that was where that ended for me when I was a kid. So who's its target audience? Is it not targeting kids? Did it just so happen to be? Because apparently there's a lot of grown people watching it, so like I don't... Like, someone explain it to me. I think I do like this dual spike thing, the more I'm doing this. Ow! Ooh! Ooh, I just stabbed myself in the chest like an adrenaline shot with this pokey thing. See this thing? You should not put this in your heart, guys. That's really painful. Don't do it. It hurts a lot. If I pass out from blood loss, it's been wonderful to know all of you. Please call the doctor. It's like right here, like right where my heart is. My heart! I hurt my heart. Ouch. Okay. So, okay, I missed some stuff. What's really funny is Super Sentai gets adapted into Power Rangers, but then Japan takes Power Rangers and dubs it over, keeping the Power Rangers intact. What? So they just redubbed it to make it look like it was still... Most of the suits are from Zoranger, so this chat's going so fast I can't even keep up. So much Power Rangers knowledge! My boyfriend watches it and he's 23, yeah. I found the show jarring when I was a kid, then I grew up and got a degree in Japanese. Oh, really? And ended up studying it as part of film and media studies. Oh, huh. Dang, like everybody in here is a Power Rangers fan. That's so funny. How often does that happen? Apparently it happens a lot more than I thought. I thought it was just a weird coincidence. Apparently not. Still enjoy Power Rangers, legit. I also really like the Super Sentai series. It's typically more dramatic and for a wider audience, better writing. They address that in, I think, Ninja Storm. They turn on a TV and show the Japanese footage, but look, they're making adventures about us in Japan. Gotta love that breaking down of the fourth wall. Being aware that you are, in fact, a TV show in the TV show. Because Tommy, I remember hearing a lot about Tommy. I don't remember who he was though. I remember when I was a kid I definitely had a crush on one of the Rangers, but I don't remember which one it was. I thought they were super cool. It's probably, I don't know, probably all of them. They made SpongeBob music. Man, I've got a, apparently there's a SpongeBob musical. I had no idea. Well, you're in good company to be discussing it anyway, Obsidian. I'm gonna have to look this up now, because I probably remember him. Let's see. Uno momento, stream. I have to look up Tommy Power Ranger right now. Oh shoot. Except I can't see my keyboard and I'm just like hitting random keys. Ugh. Oh yeah! The Green Ranger or whatever he was. The special ranger. Oh no, he was the white one, wasn't he? He was the special one. Hang on. I'm getting confused. He's in two different colors here. I don't know. I do remember him though. You're right. Oh, Power Rangers. I have to look this up again now. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I remember the VR Rangers. Do you guys remember those? We are VR. Virtual reality. Oh man. Oh, this show. Yep, I had a crush on all of the guys. I was not discriminatory. Like, it didn't matter. It's like, oh, you're a boy? I have a crush on you. Because that's what you're supposed to do when you're 5, I guess. Totally remember that. This is all coming back to me. Oh, look at those outfits. Oh, they're so cheesy. It's so old looking. Okay, anyway, I'm done now. Back to stream. Let me pull up my Steam again. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I totally watched VR because they had a catchy theme song. You should know at this point my tastes are non-discriminatory. What? You have a catchy theme song? Cool, I'm gonna watch this. Because, hey, even if the show's terrible, at least I get to hear the catchy theme song a few times. That's definitely... Oh my gosh, Beetleborgs had a great theme song. I never saw it, though. I actually only remember the theme song. I don't think I ever actually watched Beetleborgs. Big bad Beetleborgs. Oh man, but I still remember it. I mean, we all bought Crossfire, so it means something. Oh, I totally missed a whole bunch of chat. What the heck? Type in Jason David Frank Case. His last name's Case? Oh dear. You got a really good question, not art related? Okay, what is it, Yo-Yo? Is mayonnaise an instrument? What? No? Is this a trick question? I rewatched most of the original series Netflix 2 months ago, but skipped around for just the Green Ranger episode with him in it, then he became white. Okay, so he's green and white, okay. The smart one. That guy was in... Nice. I do remember the smart one, the Blue Ranger. He had glasses, didn't he? What does that even mean, Yo-Yo? It means you ever watched... Oh, it was a reference? Oh, what's it a reference to? I told you, I'm pop culture illiterate. Like, it's very rare when I get a reference, so I need to be handheld a little bit. VR was awesome. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say awesome. I don't remember anything about it. I just remember I would watch both when I was a kid. I didn't, yeah. That song, though. Okay. Catching up. You know what, the one show I constantly saw commercials for, but never actually knew where to watch or find or see in any way, shape, or form, was Bionicle. Like, I felt like as a kid, I constantly, even into like high school, I kept seeing all these like ads for Bionicle. It was like, coming soon. And it was always the same commercial. But I was just like, what? Where? It doesn't tell me anything about when to expect it, where to find it, like what it is. It was just like, Bionicle coming soon. It was so weird. Anyway, that just reminded me of that. I still don't know where to find it, to be honest. Called it Mass Rider because the motorcycles reference. Oh, a SpongeBob reference. Oh, see, that's why I didn't get it. Sorry, Yo-Yo. Sorry to let you down. Didn't watch SpongeBob. All I know is SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward, and Mr. Crab, and the Krusty Krab, and the Krabby Patty, and Plankton. And he lives in a pineapple. That's about all I know. Oh, he has a pet snail named Gary. Yeah. I wasn't a SpongeBob person. I think I was mostly annoyed because, like, all of the annoying girls that I didn't like in school all suddenly were super into SpongeBob and, like, had SpongeBob stuff in middle school, and I was just like, I don't want anything to do with the people with this show since you guys like it so much. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Oh, you can only watch them on the web. Love Bionicle, then they came out with a movie. Oh, there are a bunch of straight-to-DVD movies. Okay. What did you just link me to, Yo-Yo? Oh. What in the world? Oh my. It's very silly. Well, thank you. Now I know. I feel informed. Oh, that's a weird preview to come up on my suggestions list right after that. Okay. Okay, hey, thanks for hanging out for a little bit, Cinna. Really appreciate your company. I hope you have a great night, whatever it is you're up to. Hope to catch you again sometime. Oh man, these are... So the one downside to using Sculpey, I feel, is like it leaves this really gross residue all over your hands. I'm not a huge fan of that. So if you're like a really tactile person and you can't stand certain textures, it might not be for you. But then again, clay and sculpting in general is probably not for you. Okay, there we go. Just gonna have to use this tool a lot now to kind of poke these guys in place. So I think this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna have them like kind of coming out alongside the scales. Bye, Senna! Finger guns! Oh, have fun babysitting. Hope that they're good. Don't stress you out. Okay. Should make a finger guns sticker. Or emote or something. So cheesy. I've seen a lot of people doing that lately. this music is so creepy. And here comes the tricky part. How long should I make these little spikes? So if I make them too long, they're gonna fall over, since they don't have wires in them. I guess I could put wires in some of the bigger ones. I was trying to avoid the ambient music, but I just haven't taken the time to go track down. The problem is YouTube. If I want to play something that's not ambient music, I have to just not stream to YouTube, because I get strikes against my account for every time that I use something that's copyrighted. And if I do that too much, like if I do it 3 times, I can get my account banned. So YouTube is the issue. Oh man, that lighting is really not as good as I was hoping it would be. It's still washing me out. Hang on. Maybe that's better. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's my screen. Okay, yeah, it was my screen. Just play the Japanese Spider-Man intro. I mean, I think that would still get me in trouble though, wouldn't it? Pretty much anything that's uploaded to YouTube under its original copyright holder. I mean, I think basically they have a bot that just searches for those sound bites. Man, that's so washed out though. This lighting is very disappointing to me. I was really hoping for a better... Here, dramatic backlighting. At least you can see it. Oh, and I can see it. That's actually really nice. Oh, except for it's like shining right at you guys. Art showcase. I love classical. I'm not a big fan of jazz. But if it's not copyrighted, then I mean, I'll play it. If it's bad, I'll just skip it, you know? Let me know if that light's really hard to look at, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make the camera not terrible. Nope. There. I don't know. The light in here is just really weird. Ooh, that's like right at my face. It has to be a better way. I don't know. That's probably not the answer. I guess I'll just have to have washed out camera. Well, it's all public domain. Okay, performances. Hey, yeah, can you link me to that? Or is that like something you download? Or, dude, that's perfect. Yeah, I would love to get in on that. Public domain donated performances. Totally. Especially if it's classical. I love classical music. Yeah, let's try it. I'm ready to turn this off for sure. So do you just download it, or does it stream, or... Let me see. Find a channel in your area, preview clips. Oh, it streams? Okay. So the only problem with that is if it's streaming, there's a possibility that it will bog down my stream. So let me know if you guys notice any issues. At least there's songs. Yeah, we'll try this. Uh-oh, I might end up watching it though, because it's like a performance. Okay. Well, hey, thanks for hanging out, Ace. It was good to see you again. Good luck with your next Kingdom Hearts adventure. I hope it goes okay. It doesn't cause you very much strife. Bye! See you around. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, darn. I just poked a whole bunch of holes that I did not mean to poke. Oh wait, this is like an opera. Are you sure this isn't copyrighted? I think this is Cinderella. Oh my. She is talking quite, suggestively. This reminds me of when I went to my first ballet ever a few weeks ago. Gotta say, I didn't realize it was gonna be opera though. That might be distracting. Not everybody's into opera. I don't mind it, but I might get muted. I saw the Romeo and Juliet ballet at the Denver Opera House. It was good. I'd never, like I said, never been to one before. So I don't know how it matched up, but it was fun. The girl who invited me told, like, she had the wrong time for the start time. So she actually, it stopped itself. I don't know what's happening right now. Oh, here it goes. What was I saying? Oh, so it started at 2 and she told me 2:30. And so I got there a little bit after 2:30 because there was some traffic, which I was feeling bad about. But then when I got there, she was like, oh, it started like a half hour ago. And she had already gotten seats in there. Because when she found out, I guess the hostess or whatever, like, just took her up to the balcony and let her come in. And so, like, eventually I found that lady and she let me in too, but, like, I had missed almost the whole first act, I think. So I didn't know what was going on. I was like, what's happening right now? There's a bunch of people, they're all spinning. But it was cool. Once we got a playbill and we actually read, like, what each act was supposed to be, it made a lot more sense. Well, if anybody is, like, super annoyed by classical music and just can't stand the cello, please let me know, and I will change it. But I will say that I find this much more relaxing than ambient music, personally. Also, it's got some pretty scenery. I like this. Thank you for letting me know. If you're sure I'm not going to get in trouble for using it. Yeah, I do too. Classical music is super nice. I used to listen to it on my way to school. Driving in, it was calming. Keep you from experiencing the road rage. So here's the spine so far. The dual spine setup. I think it looks kind of cool. I like it, I think. I dig it. Yeah, but Ryu, you got so much culture. A fancy gal like you. I'm not used to these environments. It was really bad too. My phone went off, like, in the middle of the ballet. I was so embarrassed. I had muted it, like, I thought everything was off. I had even checked and, like, done media, notifications, systems, like, everything was off and totally mute. But I had a stream alarm set. This was the day that I was late to the stream a few weeks ago. And my stream alarm apparently overrode everything. It was like, nope, you're gonna get an alarm sound right now. And it was awful. Totally forgot that I had that alarm set because I haven't been using it. Because I've been getting here for the most part. Like, I know when to start setting up now. Oh my gosh, it was so bad, you guys. It wasn't even on that long, but I was just so embarrassed. It's like, of course, I get invited to this, like, fancy event. Get to feel all special and get all dressed up, and then my phone goes off in the middle of the dang ballet. There was no sign that I saw. Yeah, it was bad. I definitely turned my phone off immediately, but yeah. There was no sign, you guys, I'm telling you. I just didn't, yeah, I've never had that happen. My phone has always been quiet when it's supposed to be quiet. That probably hasn't happened to me since, like, college. And of course it would happen in the ballet. Oh no! Right. No, I know. Part of the reason I didn't turn it off, I mean, I didn't think about it because I've just never had that problem. But I had gotten in the habit of just muting that phone because that phone was losing its reception ability, and so if I turned it off, then whatever text or phone calls I got during that time just wouldn't show up as having gone through at all. And I don't know, just out of habit, I had gotten out of the habit of ever turning that phone off for that reason for like years. I just was in the habit of putting it on silent. So it was no issue, but... Yeah, no, I know it was bad, you guys. I'm not defending it. I'm just saying I'm sharing an embarrassing experience with you all. That's what this reminds me of, is my shame. Right, yeah, I wouldn't be able to take the battery out anyway for that reason, because yeah, I had a pretty sturdy case on it, so there's no way. But I really didn't see a sign about that, so I didn't even think about it. Like taking the battery out. Okay, let's see if I can get this on here, dang it. This spine does not want to be part of the dragon. You keep saying this sign like you were there, like you know there was a sign. I didn't see any sign. I picked up the ticket at will call, and they ushered me in. There was no sign that I saw. Maybe there's signs where you are about that, or maybe there is one that I just didn't walk by. Because I also went in like this weird side way because I was late. Yeah, but a meeting isn't as bad as a ballet. That's like at least a meeting like that. I don't know. I just was so embarrassed. I was just like, oh my gosh, I want to crawl under the chair and die right now. Because it was such a like, I don't know, I was around all these fancy people. Everybody's just dressed up really fancy, and there's this really classical event happening in front of me, and my phone is like making an alarm sound. I mean, it wasn't like a blaring alarm sound, it was like a tinkly noise, because I don't really like the harsh sounds, so I guess it wasn't that bad. But it was still embarrassing. People around me heard it. I didn't think I would like it because I'm not a fan of hip-hop or rap, but I've become slightly addicted now. To what? Have I listened to Hamilton? No, I haven't. Well, I've heard some stuff from it. I mean, I like musicals, so I'm sure I'll like it. I think the teacher in me maybe finds it kind of sad that people don't pay attention to history unless it's in entertainment form. But I think it's cool. I mean, if you're going to, I hope it's accurate. Like, I know Hollywood tends to take liberties with historic stuff. Here's some links to the next stream so you can find music you really like. Oh, what is all this? Public domain music? No, I mean, I like classical. I'm fine with classical. But yeah, I'll definitely look at. If anybody has leads on good tunes to stream to that won't get me kicked off of YouTube, please share. Happily take advice. Spotify is an addiction? Yeah, I would listen to Spotify on stream if not for YouTube. Are these 2 different links? Or is this... Oh, it's 3 different links. Oh, all those links ran together. I'm gonna have to... Oh, I can't copy them. Dang it. Well, my stream chat's not working on Twitch. Well, poop. But everybody left, and you had to explain why you had programmed an alarm at 5 p.m. Those people probably don't remember me. You're right. It's just I felt bad. Still sounds like YouTube should be nixed. Grumpy copyright nannies. World of Free Music, Livewire. I can't copy any of those links actually. So if you, I don't know how to get them. Like my Twitch thing isn't working. So I don't know why my Twitch chat isn't showing up, but it's like, no, you don't get to see this. It's very strange, actually. Okay, yeah, if you wouldn't mind, if that's not too much trouble, if you could, like, PM them to me somewhere, that would be excellent. Because I do want to check them out. Chat is also loaded into your Streamlabs bot. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, but it's... okay. But I can't copy. It's not letting me copy. And it just left the chat somehow. Oh, here it is. Okay. Figuring out stuff. Select. Nope, I can't select it either. I can only get the last one and the first one. Oop. Okay, yeah, so I've got the ad week one, digital royalty free, and I've got free music archive. Whoa, what was that? Oh, thanks, Amaze. Aw, appreciate the cheer. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Alright, Frankie. Ooh, these spikes are making me nervous a little bit. Because they're so delicate, I'm afraid I'm gonna mess them up. I probably shouldn't make them too much longer than this without putting some kind of a metal piece inside. One missed the cup? Oh no! Hey, thanks, Shadow. I'm currently knocking over the spines here on accident. Oh, poop. No, get back up there, you. I'll have to fill that in with paint. Or something. It's probably about as tall as those spines can get. It's getting pretty delicate. at the base here. It's fun though. These are the kind of details that really make a sculpture interesting. Yeah, cover it with paint is fine. I'll probably spray paint this, but maybe beforehand I'll do some like spot touch-ups in acrylic. Just to fill in things like that, maybe. Just to kind of, because some of the blending is really obvious on some of these spikes. I think it would increase the quality a little. So that one might be too long. So I don't know if I told you guys my story about opera from when I was a kid. Maybe I did, but I'll tell it again anyway, since it's applicable now. So apparently my dad was watching TV with me when I was a kid, and he acts like he just kind of like scrolled past an opera channel, and he was gonna, like, he kept going, and I stopped him. I think I was like 3 or something, and I stopped him and I made him go back to the opera channel. And he thought that, you know, I'd watch it for just like a minute or something and, you know, forget about it or want to move on or get bored. But apparently I made him sit through over an hour of opera, and I was just like rapt, like just watching the whole time. And he kept trying to like ask if I was done, and I would just tell him no or shake my head or something. I thought it was funny. So apparently I was born to be an opera fan or something. I don't know. How could you not be? I mean, some people aren't opera fans. I can't say that I listen to it all the time as an adult, but apparently I was really into that when I was a kid. Okay, I don't know if you can even do this, but this is gonna bug me. His one spike is just a little too long compared to the other one. Oh my gosh, this is gonna end so bad. Perfect. Adult Casey is wrong? What do you mean? What, that some people aren't into opera? I'm not wrong. That's just a fact. You can't be angry at facts, Ryu. I mean, you can, but it's not going to help anything. You just have to show people the error of their ways. I can almost guarantee you very few kids I've ever taught are super into opera. They're too busy looking at screens. Granted, that was a screen too, but I did not spend all day in front of a TV as a small child. Your mom hates opera, but she's also tone deaf. I mean, that might influence that opinion slightly, I imagine. That's interesting. So somebody once told me that I have perfect pitch. I don't know if they were right, because I wasn't like they weren't a professional or anything. But I wonder if that's why I liked opera as a kid. I guess it has something to do with the way your ear hears sound or something. Or it's like, it's really easier for you to detect pitch and chords and stuff in music. I don't know. So I wonder if maybe that's why. Maybe I liked it because my ear was learning or something. I don't know. Don't actually know what perfect pitch means. They didn't explain it very well. Because I definitely can't hold a pitch very well. So it doesn't mean you can sing good. It just means you hear things somehow differently. Oh, do you? Do you know what it means? What does it mean to have perfect pitch? Because that's what they told me. No idea if it's accurate or not. I do know that a lot of Chinese people have perfect pitch because of the way their language is. So like because their language is tonal, they're basically trained from a young age to hear tone really really carefully and to use tone really carefully, which I think is really interesting. But yeah. Fun facts about the world brought to you by Casey. There you go. Do with them what you will, I suppose. Oh man, This one does not look like it's the right length. How do I keep making them too long? How is that even possible? Basically, you can distinguish notes perfectly. What if there's like a... I don't know if I can distinguish them. I don't know anything about... Like, I've never been... I took choir in middle school for a year, but I've never been good at like reading sheet music or knowing what notes are. But I mean, I do play the keyboard by ear, so I guess that's probably an indicator of something. What's the like almost perfect pitch? Because I feel like... So I totally read that sentence as funny faces with Casey, and I got super self-conscious. I was like, oh no, am I making funny faces again? Okay. Relative pitch, maybe that's what I have. It has nothing to do with sheet music, it's entirely an ear thing. I don't know. I don't know how you can tell, but this is just what my friend who's really into music and her brother, they're both really into it, and they both said I had that, but I don't know. I don't know how you know. Dude. Anyway, point being, I made my dad watch opera. And it was funny to hear about, since I don't remember it, obviously. Alright, my phone needs to come out of the duct tape. It's time. Oh, my sound stopped. Has this been interrupting my stream in any way? How do I get it to play music some more? Oh, here we go. You guys just let me know if it's making my stream video lag at all. Funny facts, life stories, and neat dragon art. Only on Casey's stream. Okay, cool. Good to know, Yo-Yo. If not, then yeah, I'll just stream some music. I guess maybe it's because it's a download speed instead of an upload speed.
On her deathbed, Marguerite recalls how she left the city and her rich and influential protector,
and you get a
as
story.
her numerous friends, and went to live happily in the country with Armand.
Oh, Armand. Is this a song about how they're happily living in the country?
Suddenly, one day, Armand's father calls to beg her to quit her young lover, which she agrees to do.
What?
Without telling him why.
What a jerk. Oh, this is a ballet. Or something. They're dancing. So she broke up with him because his dad said to? And she's very angry about it. I'll reenact this for you in a minute, guys, if you want. A ballet with an explanatory narration for the folks in the back? Yes. You love ballet too? Can we not listen to old Bugs Bunny cartoon music? Oh, you don't like Bugs Bunny cartoon music? Well, lucky for you, this is not Bugs Bunny cartoon music. Wait, who's that guy? So she just broke up with her boyfriend because his dad said to, and now there's some other random guy who's throwing her around. Yeah, I think he's making fun of the music. See, some people don't like opera, I told you. Some people don't have classical tastes. Is it too loud? If it's too loud, I can definitely turn it down. Is that okay? Is that more bearable for you, John? Oh no. Gosh, I keep dropping these. We don't talk about those people. Those heathens. Dang it. Oh my gosh. If I drop this spike one more time, you guys. Oh, I need a water break. Okay, I'll be right back. This is... Oh, I'm gonna rage quit this dragon. I need more water. It's not enough. I'm sorry, I needed a moment. Well, I've tried to put this one spike on there like 3 times, and I got it in just the perfect place. Each time, at the very end, and then my fingers are so sticky from all of this that it sticks to it and then it falls. Rage Casey is not... You guys have not even seen Rage Casey. In fact, I don't think anybody has seen Rage Casey, with the exception of, like, maybe a couple of students who were, like, being mega jerks to other kids. That's probably the only time I've lost my cool in recent memory. Yeah, I try not to let the rage get to me. I'm not that angry, it was just frustrating. Don't worry. Okay. Don't stick to me. Stick to Frankie. That's where you want to be. It's your home. Or you could just lay down. That's an option too. Oh, dang it. I don't know how to do this. It's in a really weird place. What the? Who is this guy that you're like suddenly madly in love with? He is definitely not your boyfriend. That you just broke up with for no reason. Oh, now you feel bad about it? So I'm very critical of this girl. She's not being very faithful. To my eyes. But that guy really likes her, because we're zooming in on his face very creepily. He's like slowly falling asleep or something. I don't know what's happening. Hashtag Casey Ballet. Just imagine what's going on, you guys. Imagine with me, if you can. Alright, here, I think I know how to do this. Stick.
Not knowing why Margarita left him, and completely misinterpreting her motives, since his father had not taken him into his confidence, Armand pursued her to the city, where he publicly insulted and humiliated her by first breaking the necklace given her by her wealthy protector, and then throwing money in her face.
Oh my. Well, he's kind of a jerk too. Wait, is that the same guy? I don't understand. Maybe I just watched her breaking up with her boyfriend? I don't know what's happening anymore. He's treating her like a harlot. I loved you, and you betrayed me. Give me that necklace. I'm going to toss it at my butler. He just hit that guy in the face. Sorry, guys. This is kind of funny. And she's like wailing like this. Okay, wait. I need to have a punching bag in my place. You totes just broke up. You are a crazy lady. Why is she with him? That's... Is that what I'm saying? Oh, no. We don't talk... Okay. I'm totally behind on chat. I've been paying too much... Oh, he just hit her. What a jerk. I don't care how mad you are. It is never okay to hit a lady. Oh, she's like slumping. She needs those eyes. Let her keep them in her head, please. You need to have Casey to set up a video feed for the ballet? What? What? She's so sad that she faces death? Oh, wow, he's running like an evil villain, you guys. He rushes to go be with her, but he was rushing with his cape, like, held out like this. Wait, this is a reenactment of that one famous old movie. Marguerite. Marguerite, come back. Come back, Marguerite. What is that? It's like it's the old movie that Moulin Rouge was based on. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Sorry. You guys let me know if it's annoying. But do you guys know what I'm talking about? It was also in Annie. I forget. I need to look it up. The original Annie, it's the movie that they're watching in the movie theater. But it was definitely, I remember it was definitely the inspiration for Moulin Rouge. You can't decide if you've created a monster or not. Some ladies need a good slap. No! You know what? That's what you said. You said that in front of Matt whenever they were joking about me needing beatings. And I said, you guys would have let him do that. And you were like, you or Suki, I don't remember who, but one of you was like, I don't know, did you deserve beatings? And I was just like, what? Nobody deserves beatings. Oh. Camille, yes, it's on my watch list. It's one of the ones I need to watch. So I think this is like Camille the ballet or something. I mean, since it's public domain, I guess I could show you guys. Oh no, you can't see because it's on my screen. And if I move my camera, it will betray me and turn off. You shouldn't walk with people like that. I know it's supposed to be dramatic, but like, these are some awkward movements, you guys. He was like walking with his arms out like this and like trying to hold her, and she was like clinging to his shoulders, really uncomfortably looking. Like he was dragging her, kind of. It's very strange. That sounds like Suki. Yeah, I guess. I was looking for backup, that's all I know. And I did not get it, and he looked at me like, alright, I got approval. Because I'd been telling him that you guys wouldn't let anything bad happen to me. And at the first chance you got to prove me right, totally gave him leave to give beatings. He never would, of course, but I was just like, man, I feel so uncared about right now. You're probably incapable of deserving one. Oh, well, I guess that's good. I don't know what you'd have to do to deserve to be beaten. I don't think anybody deserves that. But that's just what I think, I guess. Some people might need a timeout, and they might deserve to not get the things that they get, or have the people in their life that they have. But beatings? I don't know. I would have a hard time watching anybody get a beating. Because beatings are usually done in rage, and I don't think any kind of punishment should be dealt in anger. There's a list, but we won't get into that. Okay. It's controversial. Camille is based on La Dame... Oh, I can't pronounce that. La Dame aux Camélias, which in turn gave us the opera La Traviata. What is this? What am I watching? Marguerite and Armand, choreographed, music by Franz Liszt. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about those. Who knows what's based on what anymore? Yeah, I just know, I don't know. Well, wherever that got its source then, it's probably what I just watched. It's a reenactment of that story. It's very dramatic. So really what they are saying is that it's all his dad's fault that she died. So she either died from a heartbreak, or she died because he really did hit her as hard as it looked like he hit her. Which is awful. Shouldn't laugh at that. I'm totally down for more videos of Nazis getting punched. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's definitely hard to not want to hurt people who are just evil. I don't know. I tend to come from the mindset that they'll get their just desserts far more than I could ever give. But that's just me. What is this? Yeah, oh, I can't pronounce that at all. Jakjet Gott in Allen. It sounds German, so I'm reading it in a terrible German accent, by the way. It's very chipper. My take on ballet? I mean, sure, if you guys really think it's that funny. I don't mind. As long as it's not too distracting, I guess. This one's not a ballet, though. This is a guy with a trumpet standing next to a lady with a very large mouth. So that's your play-by-play for this one. He has a tiny mustache right here, which is really distracting, actually. I wish they hadn't zoomed in on his face just now. Because it's like, it looks like it's being eaten by the trumpet, but then it pops out again. Oh my. Casey, don't forget to save. I mean, thanks, Doodlebot, but I can't, so I'm saving with my hands. I mean, does that look okay? Do you guys... I think it looks kind of neat. I like it. I'm okay with it. Well, here, he's dancing right now. Wheel dancing! Woo! I'm too easily amused. Anyway, this is not professional. I should not be behaving in such a manner. This is a serious occasion. All this serious business music happening. What? Why? Just why? Please stick to the right finger for once. Thank you. Boop. I have a technique now. Finger stickage. Serious business. Well, it's ballets for one thing, I found out. Ballets are serious business. You should never have your phone on. You should basically just not have a phone if you're gonna go to a ballet. Like, if you own a phone, it's probably gonna ruin your life. That's what I learned. So. Yeah, well, it's like they're sticking to the goop. I don't know if you can see this, but there's like tons of little goop, like on my hands from this clay, and I can't rub it off. Like it's like just rubbing into my skin. So it's like the little bits of clay are sticking to the bits of clay on my hands, and just making life miserable for everybody, really. So. Oh my! How does her chin do that? He's shaking his head like you are just too good at that. Oh, here he goes. Now it's time to play the trumpet. Almost. There we go. I wish I could show you guys this mustache. Don't worry, guys. There'll be a ballet on soon. I'll give you the play-by-play. Ooh, my left hand is super shaky. That's not convenient. You actually want someone to draw what? Dragons dancing in a ballet? Oh. I mean, that could be a thing. I haven't had a request stream in a while. Ballet dragons? I do enjoy classical music, I will say. It's quite lovely. Alright, one more little spike, and then I think make sure at least one has a tutu. Can do. Tutu can do. Come on. Get on there, you. If I can just keep my hand from shaking horribly. Oh no, get off now. There's a certain way you have to do this. Spike. There we go. Classic Arch Showcase. I hope it's a ballet. Those are kind of fun. I did like the narration though. That was a nice touch. That they... Get out of the way here. That they did that. Because then I can like listen to the story. I wonder if I could do podcasts on here, couldn't I? Would you guys be into that? Like if I instead of just doing music, I could do a podcast sometimes? Or do you think that's copyright? I don't know, maybe that'd be boring. What did I do? Perfect apathetic Martin Kapow? Oh no, it's a clip. Ballet Giselle? No, I haven't. Dragon-sized ballet slippers. Yes. Hi Green, how are you doing? What did I do? What is this clip you made? I should turn that so you guys can see it a little better. Oh. Oh, I did the spinning wheel thing. You got the last one, didn't you, John? I think you did. Oh, man. You catch me at my finest moments, for sure. Podcasts are very copyrighted? Dang it. What if I got permission from the podcaster? How does that work? John always gets good clips of me. I don't know if you can click that over on YouTube or on Picardo, but there's like a little option on Twitch where you can clip part of the video, like up to a certain amount of time past, if somebody does something silly. So John definitely got me playing with the wheel again. I think you did that, the other time you did that was like when I first got my wheel, and I was super excited about it. You can hardly blame me. It is a cool little wheel, I think. Although, I just saw a video about somebody turning a fidget spinner into a Lazy Susan, and now I'm kind of upset that I spent $40 on this. Because I could totally go get a fidget spinner for like $1. But that's okay. I do love my wheel anyway. Never stop playing. I mean, can you, like, if you had a wheel, you guys don't even know, you would totally do this. When I was cake decorating, we always spun the wheels. It's just hard not to. Okay. What did I miss? Dragons are pretty when they dance. Okay, so if I get permission from a podcaster, how do I tell YouTube that? Do I just, like, put a note in the video description? But I feel like they don't read that. The bot just automatically is like, hey, that doesn't belong to you. I don't know. Maybe I'll see if I know anybody doing a podcast that would be willing. So 2 wheel clips and you're already over it? No, I'm not over it. I love the wheel. The fidget spinner, yeah, I don't know. They said that they figured out a way to do it and they were going to upload a video for it in like an art group. They said it worked well. I don't know. Maybe you have to have certain tools to keep it even or something, or to make it even. I don't know. Yeah, see, I'm worried about YouTube getting mad at me. I think I might have to just turn off my YouTube stream for restream sometimes. But that's a shame, because I like streaming on YouTube. I don't want to have to stop. Oh yeah, maybe that's how it works. Maybe it like gives them an alert to be like, hey, this person used it, and then they have a way to say that's okay. I don't know. So I could definitely like make a little bot command to be like, whatever is playing, whatever podcast is playing, it would just tell people. That way that they would be getting traffic directed back to them or something. The question is, what kind of podcasts would you guys want to hear if I did do that? I could do just like random... There's a few that I don't know. I'm such a dork though. I like learning stuff. So I could do some like basically an audio discovery channel type thing. Or like random history. Or I could do like a review pod, like, you know, movie and pop culture review stuff. I know everybody's kind of into that, so that'd probably be the better thing to do. You've never listened to a podcast? Casey's ballet hot takes. Okay, I mean, or I could just keep looking up obscure public domain ballets and give you guys play-by-plays. I can't get this spike to stand up, and it's really bugging me. I just need you to come up from the ground a little, Spike. Just a little. Oh, now it's all torn up on the end. Shoot. How do I even fix that? Oh, my hands are so shaky. How do I not shake my hands when I do stuff? Oh, I'm just making that totally worse. Hope we have another ballet. Your dream is coming true. So there's a guy in a leotard. Big surprise. It's black and white. Also a big surprise. Actually, it's kind of a sepia tone. It's very old looking. And the girl's being carried around. And she's making delicate gestures with her hands. Nothing's really happening. It's not very... now she's being offered as tribute. She was like a board and he just lifted her up. Like, ah, to the gods! To Shibalba! And he's offering her again. Apparently she's not very delectable because the gods don't want her. I need to lend you my copy of the original black and white Phantom of the Opera. That would be fun. But I couldn't play that, could I? Because wouldn't that all be copyright? I think. I don't know. I don't know how any of this works. La 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 la. Well, she's frolicking like a little deer in a meadow. He just frolicked right off stage, but you could see... Oh, cinematography, how far you've come. You could, like, see between the curtains, you know, like in the back, and so he just, like, flopped, and then he just, like, walked. It was really funny. Oh, he's back. He's pretending like he was not ungraceful at all when he left the stage. Oh, good, there's more water now. Need this. I'm not entirely sure the music is the original music. It sounds too new. Oh. We can make our own ballet. That's right. You guys send me a video. Ouch. I don't know what just happened. You guys send me a video of you in a ballet or something, and then I'll relay it to everybody else. There you go. Perfect. You can do this as a team. Team... We need a team name. I don't know. Oh, that's weird. So she's actually guiding him around the floor right now. What's with this, like, 1920s gender role swapping? That's not allowed. You're not allowed to be progressive. Stop that. Get back in your place. You. You know, I don't know if it's because ballerinas and what do you say? What's a male ballerina? Ballerino? Ballerino? I don't know what they're called. Male dancer. Anyway, I don't know if it's just because, like, of the visual, or if it's because they're just so skinny and small as people. But to me, ballet dancers always have such big-looking feet. I don't know why. But, like, they totally look like they have Mickey shoes. Maybe they're just old style of shoes or something. Yep, you know me, keeping the woman down. That's what I like to do. I'm totally into the keeping things binary. Man, I don't know what else to do to him. I guess I could do little ridges. Is it really ballerino? That's so funny. Woohoo! Go me. Go me knowing stuff on accident. Bam. I'm gonna try doing these ahead of time this time and see if that works. It is a ballerino. Okay, I've just literally never heard anyone say that. I've never heard it. I've never heard anyone say ballerino. I thought I was making a joke. Oh no, dang it, I dropped it again. Poop monkey, get up where you're supposed to be. I mean, have you guys ever heard that? Oh, sorry. They're done. I wasn't paying attention. That one was kind of boring. Okay, well he's got some shoulder spikes now. Not sure how I feel about them. I think I like them okay. I don't know if you guys can even see those. Oh yeah, you kind of can. I just added these right here. I think he looks cool. He might need some spikes on his head though. I don't know. I do like the double spikes. He looks like a stegosaurus. Ooh, what is this? This is like LED lights. What am I watching? So it's like colored lights showing the two different parts of piano, and it's like scrolling by, and I don't know if it's digital, but it looks fuzzy, almost like it's like an actual something on stage. I'm not sure. Must watch to find out more. What should I do on his tail? Got about 40 minutes left. This is great. The more you know. Exactly, right? That's what I say. Knowledge is power. Now you all know that Ballerino is the name. It is not in fact a humorous mobster name. It is actually male ballerina. Male ballet dancer. Ballerino just sounds like a joke. I'm sorry. Hey yo, Ballerino. Sounds like somebody's terrible nickname. Okay. Well, this is very calming, but unfortunately I cannot give you a play-by-play. It's literally just green dots and purple lines. Oh, there's a staircase now. Oh, I bet it's going up. It's going up. And now it's plateauing. And doing other things. Spikes curling to the front of the dragon? More spikes! More spikes! Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he needs a few more, but I don't want to go too crazy, because honestly, the more spikes I do, the harder he's going to be to paint, and the more likely they will snap off when I transport him. So I don't want to, like, really honestly, like, these spikes will probably fall off. And if, like, just because there's nothing anchoring them really other than the blending. Unless I fire him very soon. Maybe I'll fire him tonight if I finish. That way they don't have time to let gravity take toll. Because gravity definitely will probably not let these skinnier ones stand for too long. I've had that happen before. When I've done some sculptures with spikes. I need to work on his face. His face is not, it's only finished on one side. So like that side's done, but that side has got no detail on it whatsoever. And I've got about 40 minutes left, so spikes curling to the front of the dragon? Oh, you think his tail should have like backwards facing spikes? What do you mean curling to the front? Like this? Like sticking out back like that? I'm not sure what you mean. So the tail is kind of turning. So like his tail itself is kind of pointing back at his head. So if I did little spikes sticking on the end of it, they would be pointing back at him, if that's what you mean. Also, how you doing tonight, Green? Have I seen you here before? I don't know that I recognize your name. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for tuning in over on YouTube. I know it's kind of lonely in chat there. I'm sorry. I hope you can see the chat on screen. Do you mean like that? Is that what you mean, Yo-Yo? Like... And then do one on the other side, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if I like that. Maybe I don't know what you mean. Because now he definitely looks like a Stegosaurus, though. Like, he's basically a Stegosaurus with a dog face. I mean, technically dinosaurs were the inspiration for dragons, since it's most likely that early humans found dinosaur bones and didn't know what to make of them, so decided that they were creatures, since you see stories of dragons very similar all over the world. Anyway, more fun facts with Casey. You think like that? Not feeling the tail spikes? Alright, well let's pontificate on them while I finish the face. You guys tell me if you have any other ideas. I'm not sure what else I could do. I could do fur on the end, maybe. I've never done furry, like a lot of fur like that with clay. Or I could add the fur after I fire it and just hot glue some fuzz on there or something. That was scary. I don't know how I feel about that. First time here. Oh, okay, cool. Well, hey, thanks for coming by. And wizards can't resist dragons. It's true. It's very true. Feathers? Could do feathers. I don't feel like feathers. It'd just be like flat spikes. The only problem is he doesn't have feathers on him anywhere. This man on the screen, his pants are up to his armpits. Just so you guys know. And now we're looking at a clock. I don't know why. I guess the person who's running the film is already bored. What is happening? And there's like a whole orchestra behind him not doing anything. What if I give it a tail like a scorpion? Yeah, I could do that. Play around with it. You guys come up with some ideas. I need to finish the face because I will forget if I don't. I'll get to the point where I think I'm done and then I'll realize the face and then I will rage quit. Are you done the face? No, I'm not done the face. So that reminds me of a cake decorating story. Hang on, I gotta turn this guy down. What? He's really got some vocal cords. So story time. That reminds me of a story from when I was a cake decorator. So we all used to work. Oh my gosh, guy, come on, you're killing me. Okay, hopefully you guys can still hear it, but it's not like dying. So when I was a cake decorator, we used to all work on one table. So it was like, you know, like 8 of us working on these long tables, like a workbench style. And we all had wheels just like this that we would work on, and you spin it as you decorate. So as you're doing stuff, like it makes it hard because if somebody is spinning their wheel, it kind of shakes the table a little bit, and then if someone else on the table is trying to write or do anything really delicate, it would make it like you'd mess up your lines and stuff. And so we'd all try to be considerate of each other and like not, you know, like not be spinning and doing like the side scroll stuff or the smoothing while somebody was doing a detailed part of their cake. So there was this one time where this cake, his name was like, so this one cake decorator, Michael. Oh, I probably shouldn't name them. Well, you already know his name. And then we'll call her Bella, even though that's not her name. And she was needing to get some cakes done, like, and she was behind on her cakes because we used to divvy them up in stacks or something. And he was working on like a really detailed Tinkerbell drawing on a birthday cake. And so he was like drawing the lines and the outline and like drawing all of that stuff. And she was getting impatient waiting on him. And so as he's like working, she goes, "Are you done the face?" And he just like looked up and was like, "What?" She goes, like very seriously, like, "Are you done the face?" And he was like, "What?" And so she kept getting more angry, and like at that point obviously he knew what she was trying to say, but the fact that she kept repeating this really bad sentence and being like, Are you done the face? And then he goes, finally, do you mean, are you done with the face? Are you done working on the face? And apparently she just got really, like, flustered after that and just like waited patiently. But it became like an inside joke anytime anybody was working on anything that had a face, we'd be like, are you done the face? Like, I can still say that to any of my cake decorator friends, and they're all like, I don't know. It's just funny. Anyway, it made me laugh because I just said it to myself, and I had to share because you guys didn't know the story. So there's the story. Life of a cake decorator. Getting impatient, waiting on people to be done the face. Pieces of my life for your listening pleasure. Oh, his eye's really buggy. Why did that happen? Whoa. So this really scary guy just came on screen in color. He says, well done, my little sprites. I am pleased with you. And there's all these creepy crouching people around him. And he's wearing a leather jacket. It says, rock him into enchanted sleep. Okay, so he's evil or something. What is this? He looks... What's the name of that guy in The Matrix? Not Keanu Reeves' character, but the guy who, like, shows him The Matrix. What did he do? What was his name? Morpheus? I think it's Morpheus. He looks like Morpheus. It's like exactly like Morpheus. Yes, Morpheus. It's probably a demon, yeah. So he's like wearing this like leather shiny trench coat. And he's striding through this really terribly CGI'd like cloud space toward a sleeping Moses. At least a guy that looks like what I imagine Moses would look like very white beard. He's laying sprawled in a very uncomfortable looking position. I'm assuming he's the one in enchanted sleep. Kind of looks like he's floating on a glass floor. I don't know if that's just like bad visuals or what. So I don't know if that looks like the other side. Kind of. Oh wait, he doesn't look anything like Moses. Although they're both wearing yarmulkes. I just noticed. This is really confusing. Yeah, I thought he had a beard, but he does not appear to have a beard now. He looks like the guy from King of Queens now. Whose name I also do not know. Doug. Whatever Doug's name is. The actor. Anyway, Doug's in an enchanted sleep and Morpheus is coming up to him and staring creepily at him while he's sleeping. Oh, and that's all. Okay, that's all we get to learn about that story. So, King of Queens, Matrix crossover. Plus opera. Equals whatever that was. Oh, she looks like Dolly Parton. But with 80s hair. What year is this? Oh, this is 2002. Why does she have 80s hair? Samson and Delilah. My. Oh, never mind. I take it all back. They zoomed in on her and she looks nothing like Dolly Parton. They really shouldn't let people see close-ups of opera singers while they're singing. I've not seen one that makes a normal-looking face when they do it. It's all like this most terrible way you can manipulate the skin on your skull and then sound comes out. Like she's literally hunching like this. It's so bad. But I can't look away. Oh, clarinet. That's nice. How lovely. Oh, here she goes. You know, I bet you guys could watch along with me, although maybe that would take away some of the fun of imagining what I'm seeing. Unless it streams different things for different IPs, or it's like random or something. Yeah, it looks weird. For sure. But that's true, I guess it is done without mics. It's probably very difficult. I should not make fun. But I can't help it. I'm not making fun, I'm just making an observation, really. Like, I'm not judging her, I'm just saying it looks weird. Like, that is a fact. But I can't look away. Is that what I said? It's hard. It's like a train wreck. You can't... Oh, look, a cello. I can look away from that. That's normal. How did I do that? Oh, that was a weird scoopy sound she just made. Oh, dang it. Alright, dragon eyelid. Get where you're supposed to go. I don't know how to do this at all. He just looks like he has a bag under his eyes now. Poor little Frankie. Oh, it made a nice little tear duct, though. I love when things happen on accident when I'm doing stuff like this. Because I totally didn't mean for that to do that, but it looks... Wait. Okay. But it came out really nice. All this talk about opera and theater makes me want to watch a Japanese kabuki play. Oh, yeah, I've never seen one of those. Would be neat. So what I try to do, if any of you ever try to sculpt or are curious about how I do eyes, I don't know if you can see this, but typically what I do is I stick a hole in the skull. I'm just gonna try and zoom in. So I don't know if you can see very well at all, but oh, his wing is hitting the thing. Maybe I'll try this way. Okay, so... Hey, camera, zoom in. Don't zoom on me, zoom on the dragon. There you go. So typically what I do is I like stick a hole in the skull and kind of dig it out. Sorry, my hand's shaking so bad. And then I'll roll up a little tiny ball and stick it in the hole. And then to make the eyelid and stuff, I'll like flatten tiny pieces, like 2 really tiny pieces of clay, and make an arch in them for the eyelid part. And so like one will go on top and then I'll do one upside down and stick it on the bottom. And then you use one of these tools to kind of blend on the side of it, you know, and like blend it away. Eventually when I have like a camera that I can show what I'm doing, you'll be able to just see me doing this stuff. But I just wanted to share that in case anybody wanted to know how you can get more realistic looking eyes on your sculptures. Because that's how I do it. I don't know, there might be a better way, but that's always seemed to work for me. Oh, lady, come on, stop scooping like that. Okay, back to your regularly scheduled opera. Oh, poop monkey. Oh, no. Oh, get on there. No. I don't know how to get this on. Found an entire kabuki play? Nice. Oh, I dropped it. It's gone forever. I don't know where it just went. Alright, I might have to do this a different way because, well, no, I can't because there's no clay there to rub around. Whoa. So they have these like weird screen stills that they show right before they actually start the opera, and it like tells you the name of the people and like what they're doing and stuff. And the screen still they chose for this is, it looks like Cher, except her bangs are pulled back and she's got these crazy like snake hair pieces about this long, like, or this long, like sticking out at like little weird angles, but she has like long hair going down. It's really weird. And her face was like over powdered, but it didn't look like it was intentionally over powdered. It was just like just obvious enough to be noticeable, but not like trying to be white. It was just, it's weird. I don't know. Her hair though, I don't know. It's like backwards Medusa. Maybe she is Medusa. No, she's pink. She can't be Medusa. Is that normal for opera costuming? I think it's ballet though, or like interpretive dance. No, it's ballet. They're wearing big feet shoes. But they're very weird movements. They're not like typical. Ballet movements. Okay. So he's got little lines that go up here. Dip, 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 dip. I like this music though. It's very calming. Don't stab him in the eye, Casey. It's not nice. Don't do it. Alright, so what did you guys think about the tail? What do you think I should do with it? Do you think spikes? Like spike tail? Feathers? Hair? Or nothing. I mean, I guess I could just leave it blank. Plain. It doesn't have to have stuff on it. I don't know what's going on in this play. / ballet. Do ballets always tell a story, or is it just like mostly just dance? Because I wonder if they're even supposed to be telling stories, or if it's just supposed to be like movement. I'm uncultured swine, so I need somebody to tell me. I don't know the answer to these questions. My job is to supply the questions. Like a small child, an endless barrage of questions. Why? Okay. Oh, she's spinning really fast though, which is really not matching the music. Oh, now they're doing the thing where you turn the ballet, like where she's on one leg and has the other leg out, and then he's like holding her hand and spinning her. They're doing that a whole bunch. Ballet is always a story? Oh, okay. But the story is always dancing. How do you know what the story is supposed to be? Not very artistic for an artistic person. This looks like they're dancing. Oh. And she's walking really... she's walking really weird. She was like craning her neck forward but lifting her arms like a stork. It's like a stork walk, and then she like ran on her tiptoes. But like her neck was like doing this. Like it was like a weird like hunchback old lady neck pose. And she was doing little tippy feet. It's very strange. The dancing is how they tell the story. There's a whole code behind it once you get to know it. Oh, okay. Nutcracker is great for having really obvious stories so you can start learning the code. Okay. Maybe I just need to see the Nutcracker because I don't know the code. Like, to me it's all like, alright, now he's picking her up. Now she's having tappy feet. Now they're flapping their arms. Now they're spinning. Now he's holding onto her while she spins again. But she's also flapping her arms. Maybe she's supposed to be a bird. There's a lot more flapping going on than normal. I don't know the code. Clearly I do not know the code. Oh, she just did like the Macaulay Culkin face, but like this. Now she's putting her foot on his shoulder. Yeah, I don't know. I always just like, most of it, it always just looks like these people are in love. Avoid any Nutcracker performances where Clara's role is performed by an actual child. Okay. Because they've totally missed the point. Oh. Alright, good to know. I will not go to that one. Honestly, I'll have to wait until my friend, because those tickets are expensive. I'll have to wait till my friend, if she gets free tickets again. Because they were free tickets. She works with this, this music charity called Youth on Record. And they get free tickets to the ballet to, like, give away or give to employees or volunteers. In her case, she volunteers with them. 1, 2, oh shoot. Okay, 1. But anyway, they, so they got them kind of last minute, but they were good tickets, like good seats. So she invited me, it was fun. Even though I ruined everybody's day. By having my phone go off, for those who were not present for that story. Why did I do this like this? Right, because I'm such an expert, so I know what normal amounts of flapping looks like opposed to abnormal amounts of flapping. Oh, now they're making out. That's abnormal too, I think. I don't usually see that in a ballet. In the one ballet I've been to. Which was Romeo and Juliet. So I feel like if there was going to be a ballet where there was going to be making out, like, that would be the one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I really messed this up. So, like, the scales on this side of the dragon are not... not as big as the ones on the other side. So it's gonna look kind of uneven. I'm not sure how to fix that. Yeah, I clearly need to learn the ballet code because I don't know it. Maybe she's like a swan. Maybe this is like a swan. Aren't swans a thing in ballet? Because she really is. I'm telling you guys, you don't see what I'm seeing. She's doing a lot of flapping. I know you think it's funny, Amaze, but it's true. It's true. She's also upside down a lot. Oh, now she's dead. She's also in a very, weird pose. This is not for children anymore. And maybe she's ascending to heaven. Is she dying? She's very limp. She looks like a rag doll. I need one of those things they had at the ballet I went to where it tells you what's happening on the little screen in front of you. For us who aren't in on the ballet code. I definitely relied on that when I was watching Romeo and Juliet. I think she's dying, you guys. I think she's going up to heaven. I still don't get the weird cornrow hair braid crown things. It's like she has a mullet, but instead of business in front, it's snakes on top. And she's like swimming all over him. She must be sick. I don't know what's happening. Is she demons possessed? Maybe that's why she has snake hairs. Or it's a story about a fairy who died. Oh, maybe. What's it say? La Rose Malade, choreography by so-and-so, Adagio, the 5th Symphony. A tribute to Maya Pletskaya. That didn't tell me anything. Maya Pletskaya and Valerie Kovtun, soloist, quotes La Rose Madele or something. I don't know. I don't know what it was. It was something. Most profound statement ever. It was something. There you go. Answers to Life by Casey Snow. Sure was something. Hey, I know this song. I know this one. Is that what they're about to do? Beep, 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 beep. You like this segment? We'll see if I can keep it going. It's not always, sometimes there's nothing happening though. What if it's boring? Live ballet reaction. The problem is that it's late and I've had a lot of sugar today. I'm not being very good at controlling my reactions right now. Nope, that's not what they're playing. That was just like an interim. Wop, 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 wop. Oh man, I don't know how to do this without... Whoa! That was creepy. Whoa, this is like a Monty Python thing, you guys. Whoa! What am I watching? It's like colored pencil, colored black and white cutouts of paper or something, like twitching and dancing everywhere. And there's a yellow one in the middle and she's spinning upside down. And the other girls are all like in a circle around her. And now they're... This is an acid trip. That's what this is a 1910 acid trip. You guys have to watch this. Artist, life coach, opera expert. That's all going on my business card. You guys, what is this? Seriously, it's really weird. It definitely reminds, like, immediately my first thought was Monty Python. It's like a stop motion. Here, you guys, somebody come watch this with me. It might maybe it'll ruin it for you, I don't know, but somebody tell me what I'm seeing. Maybe you're not seeing the same thing I am. Oh, that's creepy! They cut off his arm and he's doing one-armed push-ups with it. It's like going into his body. So it's like all in these like drawn backgrounds and everything is colored really... What? Ah, we're dying! We're spinning in endless creepy circles. Okay, so it's not just me. Oh, and there's like a detached hand that just poked himself in the eye. And now this person is disappearing piece by piece and their head just fell down. What? And now their body parts are back and they're dancing. What is this? What am I watching? Why are the body parts going in there? What? I don't know what this is. This is a train wreck. I can't look away from this. Now the Pope is upside down. What? But it's like not being fun. It's not, I don't think it's trying to be funny. Like it seems like it's trying to be dramatic and artistic, but it's the 1920s. And so it's like doesn't realize that it's what? Well, okay, but it's a thing that happened. Like her body split in half, and like all the pieces of her that they had cut off like went into her stomach and legs, and now he's in like a creepy fun house, like he's Superman, and there's naked people, or maybe they're not naked. Maybe some of them are just wearing full body leotards. I don't know. They're all going so fast. That one's on a skateboard. Or were skateboards a thing back then? Oh. That's not how legs work. But she's wearing a Gryffindor scarf, so it's okay. I don't know, I feel like you guys should watch this one with me. This one, I can't accurately describe what's happening. Why are they birthing small people? So these two ladies have their dresses really swoopy, and there's just little people falling out from under their dress, like where their legs are. And they're doing this, like they're swooning. This is weird. Now there's a lecherous woman running in a yellow dress. I can't stop watching this. I'm sorry, I know I should be working right now. I apologize to anybody who's watching this video later. What was that? What did I just see? Things are going so fast, I feel like they're like doing that thing where people sneak in like naughty pictures into like a single clip of film, and like so that you're not sure if you just saw what you think you saw, but like you're kind of disturbed. That's what's happening, but all of them are like that, and I wish they would stop having seizure flashes. This is a torture chamber. But you'll never be able to see it again. These videos disappear after they're done playing. You'll never know what I'm seeing right now. I've got to take a screenshot. Someone needs to know that this happened. This was a thing, and it affected my life. It's so creepy. Do you guys hear this music? Oh my gosh, what am I even... Oh, there's Gryffindor scarf lady. Oh, that's the perfect screenshot right there. Okay. And it says arts in the bottom. Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they're clapping. Because it's over, I guess. Wait, it was called Turn-Ons. Wait, I have to screen cap this. Okay. Film short. Alright. I am gonna figure out a way. Can I just paste this in here? Nope, I can't. Okay, I'm gonna type this. I need you guys to know, to experience what I just experienced. Because it was super weird. 1987? Okay, that had to have been tongue-in-cheek then. Because it certainly did not look like it was made in 1987. So they must have been trying to be weird. So that's the name. Wait, no, I hit M instead of N. Hang on. I can't type around this wheel very easily. Torn Nonce. Torn. Yeah, okay. Torn Nonce. And it says film by Bridget Murnan. By Bridget Murnan. So maybe it was inspired by Monty Python. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is definitely gonna get me stopped on YouTube. Nope, I know this song. Ryu, it's your cats lady. Memories. Yeah, YouTube will definitely catch me for that though. Well, it was definitely turning. Oh, why is she making out with a monkey? This is like a showcase about someone. I'm gonna mute this one because there's too much copyrighted stuff happening in the background. And I don't want to get in trouble. Alright guys, well, that was terrifying. I don't know what I just watched. Why are you quoting me? I'm just telling you what's happening, Amaze, okay? You asked for this. This is what's happening. That was really weird. Why is she making out? She was making out with a monkey. Like, they weren't even being subtle about it. That's exactly what I was watching. You appreciate my sacrifice. Well, thanks, I guess. It's good to be appreciated. But yeah, I'm gonna wait till this Elaine Page. Oh, this is a documentary about Elaine Page. She recorded memory making the song her own when she created the role of Grisabella in Cats. I feel like most of this probably sounds crazy out of context. Because it was crazy in context. You can't make sanity out of craziness. It's just crazy. Okay. I don't know about the spike tail. Did you guys ever decide what you thought would look best? I mean, spike tail does fit the theme. I just don't, it's a little too dinosaur-y maybe? Or you think they're growing on you? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about them yet. I'm like lukewarm about them. That might be the reason that I'm okay with them, is because they do just look like Stegosaurus spikes, especially with the double row of spikes on the back. They're kind of bendy though. Like that one especially. I don't know how to smooth it without poking myself in the eye. Never do that again. Okay, that was super dangerous just now. Clearly need to go to bed soon. Because I almost stabbed my eye out on camera. Just now. One more thing before the stream ends. Oh yeah. I do need to turn this off in about 8 minutes or so. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the tail. I might change it. Or I might keep it. I don't know. Thank you for providing the link to this. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Amaze. Thanks for cheering me on. Appreciate you, my friend. Super kind of you. Thank you, thank you. I've got to fix that. I need to write a note because I have an actual GIF set up for my stream for each one of the things you can do, and I don't know why it's not showing up for the cheers ones. Let me make note of that while I'm thinking of it before I forget. Double check Streamlabs. Cheers GIF. Ow. Why do I get hiccups at least once a day? There's something wrong with me. Okay. Yeah, Shadow, I typically stream until about 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is in about 7 minutes. Mostly because I get up at 5 most days, and so it's just really late for me to stay up too much longer than that. And I'm pretty happy with the amount of work I got. I mean, it doesn't look like much, but it was a lot of very meticulous work, so I'm pretty happy that I got this stuff done. This is gonna bug me, though. Maybe one day I'll stream longer, but I can't really afford to spend too much time, because usually what I stream is just, like, fun personal projects, typically. And I can't spend all of my day doing that. So I have to work on other stuff, too. That's like paying my bills. But sometimes I can stream that stuff, like the book illustrations, but then other times it's like I'm working on logos and just like stuff that I don't typically want to share with people or has anything to do with what I want to be known for. Like a lot of commercial work is like that, and so I just try not to involve I think my very first stream, I was like, oh, I'll just finish this on stream. But then I was like, I don't even want to watch this, so I'm not going to make anybody else watch it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. But yeah, wow, this is a really long documentary on Elaine Page.
So goodbye, when it comes to the studio. I honestly think her performance of that is certainly as good, if not the best, of anything that I've ever heard in mine. I mean, most extraordinary sort of mastery of the whole.
Oh, the person talking right now is Andrew Lloyd Webber.
And I was very, very proud of her that night, I must say. It's rare for me to stand and applaud one of my own songs, but I mean, when I realized the whole of the audience was doing exactly the same, it's probably one of the most gratifying moments I can remember in theatre.
Coming out of makeup. The light's already burning.
Oh, see, they keep using her songs, and I can't use those on my stream for YouTube. Dang it, YouTube. Oh, see you, Yo-Yo. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the craziness. Have a great rest of your weekend, my friend. I don't know if I can do this. His little sad ears aren't staying sad. They're just becoming droopy on one side. It's bothering me. He's supposed to have little, like, oh no, you're mad at me ears like a puppy would have. But this side is just droopy. There we go. Oh man. Oh shoot. I just like bent all of the spines because my hand brushed them. Okay, that'll have to do for now. Oh, hey, Clue. How's it going? Can you not see or hear me? Yeah, YouTube doesn't understand fair use, and I'm just afraid. Yeah, it's still doing it. So I don't want to take a chance. I'm already kind of concerned that some of those things YouTube might flag anyway. I don't know. I don't know. Doing good. How are you, Clue? Thanks for popping in. I don't have too much else to do on this one tonight, probably, so I'm probably going to end the stream here in a few minutes. But I do appreciate your company. I don't know. We're not sure how we feel about this tail, though. So maybe you could toss some input on the spike tail. There was a suggestion of feathers, maybe some hair, or the spikes maybe, possibly are okay too. We just don't know. Casey reacts to ballet. That sounds like a YouTube web series that maybe I should do. Casey reacts to ballet. I used to love the Kids React show. Oh, here's what I was doing. Totally forgot what I was doing for a second. Yeah, Obsidian Lily sent me a link to, because I had my weird like ambient music on again at the beginning of the stream just because I didn't have time to go find something else before it started. And we were all kind of, I mean, I was tired of hearing it. I'm sure other people are too. But she sent me a link to this like public domain classic arts ballet and opera and classical music performance channel like stream thing, and so I've been playing it, but it keeps showing like these random weird things sometimes. They're like old ballets that are just funny. Anyway, you can watch the video on Twitch if you really want to see. But yeah, it's clay. Thank you. Yeah, this is all clay. So yeah. Oh, well, hey, thanks for hanging out, John. It was really great to see you again. I hope that you have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks for coming by. Yeah. Hopefully it wasn't too terrible for you. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good one. Yeah, it's like an impromptu, like, Casey has reactions to weird ballets stream, like, as I was working on this sculpture. So, yeah, I'm glad you had a good time, Shadow. Hey, thanks for hanging out. It was good to see you, too. I hope you also have a great weekend. I don't really know what else I want to do with this, to be honest, you guys. I might be done, because I kind of just want to paint it now. I don't know. There's some things that kind of bother me, I guess. I should, like, his foot back here is really dumb looking from this angle. It's got, like, this weird elephant foot thing happening. Which I'm pretty sure is just gravity, like, slowly pushing the weight of him onto this clay. Since it's not set totally. But yeah, I've had him for like a month now. I feel like it's time. I just have cheap air dry clay, but I don't know if I'd ever make anything out of it. Oh, I mean, air dry clay is good too. Honestly, like, part of this is me just trying to use up... Oh, there's something on now that's not a documentary. There we go. So this is just an orchestra. Mostly this is me trying to use up a lot of my traditional media supplies so that I can, one, get better by practicing with them, but also so that I can clear out inventory and make room for better quality stuff once I know how to use it. And I mean, I've always kind of played with Sculpey, but I've just had this particular clay forever. I think I've had this clay since college, so it's at least... So, oh wow, it's at least 8 years old. Like, at minimum 8 years old. Have I been out of college that long? I just feel so old right now, you guys. I don't know why I just thought that all through. I can't believe I've been out of college for 8 years. It's crazy. Seems like it was just a few years ago. Anyway, well, that's sad. Moving on. But yeah, so this Sculpey stuff, though, it has a good shelf life. I'll give it that. And I also have some FEMA clay, which is similar to Sculpey. But I got that when I was a teacher. It was like an art sample pack or something like that. But anyway. Oh, hang on, his face isn't done. I am not done the face, it turns out. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, I was an art teacher. For 5 years actually. That was my degree I got in college, was education. So I didn't go to school for art. But I've always done, you know, just like self-taught, done my own stuff. Just for fun. And I've always wanted to be an illustrator. Teaching was just like kind of a stable job that I knew I could find and keep. Especially once you have some experience in the industry. It's really easy to step into a teaching job once you have actual teaching experience. It's just getting in is hard. But anyway, so yeah, I was an art teacher at an elementary school. Actually at 2 elementary schools, but it was the same population of kids. My first year, the school, they were building a second school for the area because it was too big. Like, too many kids in that area. So my first year, I had 850 students. No joke. It was a huge elementary school. And so, yeah. After that, they built the new school, and then I opened the new school as the art teacher there. And so I took like half of those kids. So, anyway. Yeah, it was, I mean, it had its moments. It was definitely fun sometimes. Unfortunately, teaching, especially in public education, is just bogged down by so much bureaucracy and politics and red tape and loopholes and hoops you have to jump through to get anything done. It's just... And then you, like, everything's your fault. Like, you know it's bad when you're being yelled at as the art teacher by a parent, like, for a child's behavior. So it was just kind of like 5 years of being stressed most of the time. I mean, I still tried to do like a good job, and I was always present, you know. I mean that like physically and mentally, like I tried not to let myself check out. But I mean, there was probably a few times I did, but for the most part, that was probably the most draining part, was just trying to stay present all the time. When you have kids that are yelling at you and parents that are yelling at you. But there were definitely some like great kids and great parents and really great teachers that I worked with. Definitely have a load of respect for the people I worked with. That was really what made that job like even kind of bearable. Because they at least understood and were supportive. And we all wanted to do what was best for the kids, you know. Anyway, so that's my teaching rambles. Done with that. But yes, I did that for 5 years. So yeah. So in doing that, I saved up money while I was doing that in order to take a year off of teaching to try to be an illustrator. And then it turned out that I over budgeted by quite a bit, so that year off has turned into almost 3 now. And I'm still kind of living on savings. I mean, I'm probably going to have to get a part-time job soon because I'm getting low. And I don't want to like totally drain my account, you know? Like I like having a safety net in case of emergency kind of fund. So I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how fast I can get some of this other stuff going. But anyway. Yeah, there were thousands of crayons. And markers. Honestly, I probably had more markers than anything because they're so bright and easy to do quick bat lessons with. For subs, or just like for extra 10 minutes, like if the kids finished a lesson early. So many markers. But I got really good at like being in charge of an inventory and managing and organizing art supplies. Like, which is funny because like my shelf is not actually as organized as my classroom was. My classroom was like super organized. Because otherwise it was chaos. Like, I had to have, like, total control, otherwise it was chaos. It was so weird. Okay. Alright, well, I don't know how I feel about the legs. Or, I mean, not the legs, the tail. That's how tired I am. But overall, I think I'm pretty happy with it. I don't know, what do you guys, is there anything that stands out to you guys that I should, like, do more with, or change in any way? You guys are less haven't been looking as closely at this as me, so you don't have the tunnel vision that I probably have. So here's what he looks like from the top. Tail looks a little short. Well, I guess I could extend it. It does kind of look weird from this angle. It's just kind of curvy. I don't know how to... I can't tilt this correctly. Anyway. I'm not sure what else I can do. Dried out markers? Yeah, for sure. I actually I discovered ways to reuse dried out markers and to fix them in some cases. Because the budget was tight, so I basically tried to save money wherever I could. So if a kid left a cap off the marker, I was like, ugh. So I had the kids put, anytime they found a dried up marker, I had them put it in the dried up marker box. And then at the end of the week, I would go through and like reactivate them. Or if I couldn't reactivate them, I would leave them in water overnight, like according to their color. And then like over the weekend. And then when I came back to school on Monday, I would have these little cups of like watercolor. So I could use that with like the kindergartners or something. So at the very least, if I couldn't reactivate the marker, we could use the ink and the marker to do something. You become very, very, like, conscious of how to use everything when you're a public school teacher. For sure. From the top down, the tail does look short, but it looks fine side on. Well, part of it is hard to show because it curves in every direction. So, like, when you're looking at it from the side, you're not seeing the curve that's going toward the camera and going up very much. But, like, if I turn it, it will look longer, maybe. I don't know. Maybe the tail is too short. Maybe I could lengthen it a little. The problem though is that so part of the reason the tail is this length is that the wire for the tail stops right here. I don't know if you can see that. The wire stops right here. And so before, when I had the tail longer, it was too heavy and it kept drooping. So that was part of why I made the tail short. You need a cool pet dragon like that, then you could take him to the Renaissance Festival. Yeah, you know, I've thought about doing plushes, actually. I need to learn how to sew. But I think it'd be really fun, even to sculpt, like, you know, like a sculpted head or something, and then do, like, a soft body. I've seen those before. I don't know. I'm not sure if that would be something that people would want, but it'd be fun to make. 10 points for recycling. Yeah. I mean, there's really not a choice. When you have a limited budget and you have that many kids that you have to buy stuff and be innovative with, it's not... You'd be surprised. And art supplies are so expensive. Like, it was like $25 for a gallon of paint. Like, and a gallon of paint sounds like a lot, but when you do painting sessions with kids, like when you have that many students, it goes really fast. I mean, everything just, like, I would use up my budget before I was even to, like, fall break. So I ended up writing a lot of grants and doing a lot of, like, there was this website called Donors Tues, which if anybody ever wants to support a teacher or education or low-income areas, like, go to donorstues.org, because you can literally, like, search by your area and affect a classroom, like, within your community if you want, or some other community that you know of that you'd like to support. And it's literally teachers just posting their projects that they, like, here's my needs, here's what it's going to cost, here's the item, like, if anybody wants to donate this to us, that would be awesome. And I actually got quite a few of those funded before they told me I couldn't do those anymore. Because apparently it made the school look poor or something. I don't know. It's just hard to do anything as a teacher. But I will say that website really, I think I got like $2,000 worth of stuff from there in just the couple of years that I was able to use it. I mean, we got like a clay machine roller, so I could roll out slabs of clay for the little kids who can't do that, you know, so we could actually do cool projects, and I could do that part for them, and then they could do the rest of the project on their own, and like printing stuff and just like all kinds of stuff. It was super cool. Yeah, it's a weird, because I can understand why, because there are parents who like search for school districts that way, and if they think that they might have a chance of being poor, like, they're not going to move to that area, or they're not going to send their kid to that school. And basically all of that affects the way schools get funded, and without funding, kids can't get the same stuff that other schools have. Like, I understand it, but it's also frustrating because it's like, well, we are poor. like we are a Title I school. Like, that's why we're Title I, is because we don't have a high income area. But I don't know. It was just frustrating. It wasn't the principal's fault. It was anyway, I probably shouldn't say too much when I'm being recorded. That came from the top down. Like, that was a decision made by the people on the board or the superintendent or somebody, because they banned everybody from doing it after they saw the teachers that were doing it. And I don't know, I guess mine in particular maybe didn't sound very good, so I felt really bad, like I'd ruined it for everybody. I felt terrible because, like, I really relied on those resources as a teacher. But that's neither here nor there, because I'm not a teacher anymore. It's so easy to get caught up in that stuff. Oh my gosh, it really does, like, it really is a lifestyle. That's all I'm going to say about teaching. It is not a job. It is who you become. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. I really think the weight of the tail is what's keeping me from making it any longer. I could maybe lengthen it when it's done. Like, once the clay is set and hardened, maybe I could add a little more and then refire it, but then you run into the issue of, like, it not really binding very well. I don't know. Yeah, it's really because the armature, it just stops right here. And, like, that's actually why I did scales to here, because, like, the weight of it was kind of, like, the wire was starting to show, because it keeps falling down. So, like, every once in a while I have to, like, tilt it to get it to not show the wire. So I think that's most of it. I mean, I could try to extend it, but I feel like when I did before, it didn't really... Like, I could add, like, a little piece like that, maybe. I don't know. And part of the reason it looks so short too is that the wings attach onto the tail, whereas the tail actually goes to like right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. The tail actually underneath, like here's his hips right here. So like the tail is actually going farther. That's just like because I attached the wings there, I guess. I don't know. I'll play with it, but I don't know if I can, to be honest, just because of the weight. I'll keep that in mind though for the next sculpture and try not to do any tail attachments on the wings if I do another dragon. Yeah, we have no money, but don't let anyone know we have no money. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's all a money game. Like, the system is just set up to be that way. It's very sad. Because ultimately it just hurts the kids, really. It's one of those, like, best of intentions, but it's actually functioning terribly kind of protocols, I suppose. Anyway, enough about that. I don't think it's a big mystery that the education system is kind of broken, so. I mean, that's, well, okay, I don't want to get super political, but I mean, that's exactly why that happened. All that corruption they're talking about in that Florida school system in Parkland or whatever, that's exactly why they covered all that. Like, that's why they had those policies, because that's how they got funding. They needed more money to do the things they wanted to do. So it's like the way that the government funds schools is set up to encourage and incentivize that kind of behavior, because it's, yeah, anyway, it's just broken. It's just broken. And that's all I have to say about that. It's just sad. It's just sad what ends up happening. I think that's probably the clearest picture I've seen in a while of how broken the system is. So sad. Anyway, sorry, I'm not trying to bring in, like, political topics or anything. I apologize. Wings look good, thanks. Yeah, the previous people enacted some twisted stuff, yeah. Well, yeah, it's just been a problem for a really long time. It's kind of like a build-up. Like, I think it was, who was it? It wasn't McCarthy. It was Roosevelt? I don't know. It was when they started doing government programs, like, a while back in American history. Many presidencies ago. When they started doing a lot of public programs, they structured a lot of them as if like it was a one-size-fits-all answer to whatever the issue was. And without going into too much detail or trying to get too political, it's been a problem in America for a long, long time. And I don't think it's anyone's fault. I don't think anyone intended that. I think it's all been with the best intentions, but I think it's at this point, like, it's just spiraled so far out of control. It needs to be, yeah, Roosevelt. That's what I thought it was, Roosevelt. Yeah, the New Deal, when they start, like, the parks and stuff, which was great. Like, I loved that part of the New Deal, but just, like, there's things that are broken about welfare, and there's things that are broken about the way that the government funds a lot of the things that it funds because of the situation America was in then. We got out of it because of those things. But then those things persisted, and it's like a new type of poverty. It's like a reliance on the government poverty, and it's affecting everything, in my opinion. But I'm done. I don't want that to become political, and I really don't want to encourage, like, divisive topics in chat. So I'm sorry if I've said anything that offends anybody, or this is just a dumb artist using what little experiences she has in public education to make an educated guess, I suppose, at possibly what could be wrong. But done now. And the wings look okay, and the spikes look okay, and the tail is okay. I don't know how I feel about the tail, but sorry guys, you get a teacher talking about education and we get kind of passionate. I don't think I'll ever be able to get rid of that part of me. But I think for the most part, I feel like this is good. I don't know. I'm still not sure about those spikes. I'll look at it more tomorrow and see if I want to change it, but I do think it matches. I mean, he's got spikes. There's spikes there. So I think he's ready for coloring, painting, and whatnot soon. Do you guys think anything should be here? Like at one point I had like droopy, feathery fur stuff there, but I don't know if I want it. I think I'm okay with it just being smooth. He's very expressive. I'm happy with that part. Like I really like the way his eyes came out. Even though that one is definitely droopier than the other one. Dang it. Oh man, I don't know if I can fix that. Nope, I'm gonna mess him up if I do that. Oh well, okay. It's, you know, it's good. You like Frankie like this? The next spine's like the World of Warcraft dragons? Oh, I don't know. What do those look like? I've never played WoW, so I'm not sure. If they're coming down from here, then yes. You like him as he is? Okay. Coo. Well, I'll just keep him then. Alright, well I guess Frankie's done. Yay! Celebratory wheel spin! Woo! It is so smooth, you guys. It's like they oiled it or something, because it makes no sound. It doesn't catch. Super nice. I love this wheel. It's such a good wheel. Good job, wheel. Okay. Man, I do spin this wheel a lot. It's just fun. Okay, well then I guess Frankie's done. So I'm gonna, well, it's kind of late. I'll fire him tomorrow. And maybe paint him next week on stream. Ooh, but then I'll have to cover my screen because I don't want to get like, I don't know how I'm going to do that. How will I do that? Maybe I'll have to move my camera and like stream down here or something. Yeah, because I don't want to get paint on any of my setup. I mean, even though it's just cheap TV and a cheap keyboard. This monitor is not cheap. This monitor is kind of expensive. But my tablet, well, I can cover it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But, alright, well, there's Frankie. Frankie is finite. I'm not sure if that's the right word. But anyway, Frankie's done. Frankie is finished. And I think I am going to call it a night and go get some shut-eye. Because I have more stuff to do tomorrow morning. But anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me and for the ballet. I don't know if I should be thanking you for encouraging the ballet talk, but I'm glad that you guys thought it was fun anyway. So I appreciate everybody who showed up tonight and hung out for a bit. And yeah, hopefully I will see you guys again sometime. And I hope everybody has a really, really good weekend and a good night. And I'll see you guys later.